Yo, good evening, guys. I hope you're all doing very well. It's your boy Mikey checking out some of those trailers again. And today we're going to chill and have a look at Samaritan. Yo, what's going on?
Wait up, wait up.
What are you doing with all this junk?
Keep me busy.
Another long night of crime and violence.
Some say it's only a matter of time before the city implodes.
I think we're finished here. Go on, beat it.
I found him. Samaritan.
Samaritan died 25 years ago.
That's what they say.
You think you live across from a superhero? Do you have a therapist, kid?
Good. Samaritan's dead. I pick up garbage for a living, pal.
Samaritan cleaned up the streets.
You mind your business, I'll mind mine.
I don't believe you! Are you okay?
I'm cool.
How strong are you?
Not as strong as I once was. Things start to fall apart when you stop caring. And I stopped caring a long time ago.
How come you hate who you are?
For some people, it's too late to change the damage they've done.
He's hiding something. I want him dead.
Really?
The things you bury tend to haunt you.
Why did you disappear?
Hey, old man! Try this.
Included with crime. Yo, okay, what do you guys think? I would say the impression I get from this is very much the quintessential Netflix, Prime, or Apple TV made for streaming movie. It's going to have a little bit of heart, it's going to have a little bit of action, it's going to have a little bit of cheap spots and a few key really nice moments, with one big name actor who takes a lot of the budget and a load of smaller actors who are willing to work for scale. And all of that will be wrapped up in a straight for kind of streaming vibe, which is both enjoyable and forgettable and feels like three different recycled scripts that you've actually watched before, re-amalgamated into this movie. And I'm not knocking that as a negative, because that's a perfectly enjoyable thing to put on. But I recently watched what's that film with the two actors from Blade Runner 2049? We literally just said their names earlier. The guy from Drive with very few lines, and the woman I'm in love with, Anna de Armas. And they were in a spy espionage thriller with the guy who's Captain America. Ryan Gosling, yeah. So he's in a straight-to-Netflix movie. And that everything that I just said about this is exactly that, except the Netflix one had a bigger budget and three really, really big main names. I think this looks kind of cool. I like the idea of a washed-up hero kind of coming back. For a little bit, before I realised this was a superhero trailer, I thought this was going to be one of those white old man empowerment movies. And again, I'm not saying that cynically, but I'm saying that's a bit of a genre. A film about an white guy in his 40s onwards who gets no respect from his family, but he turns out to be a secret badass, and now his family and his wife have to be attracted to him again. Better Call Saul did one just recently, which was a lot of fun. And also, it's a lot of films like this in the 90s before the Twin Towers came down, when America didn't really have a wider opponent. So people made films about men hating their jobs and hating the government. And so you got a lot of old white man empowerment films coming out of that. Yeah, it's a real thing. I like that movie, Better Call Saul. Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. Absolutely. But it's very much a movie for old white guys whose families don't respect them anymore, so that they can watch it and just go, yeah, fucking tell them. I'm half joking. I'm half joking. Don't worry, it's not a judgment call. I was just saying before this trailer, I have a lot of heart for Stallone. I like him.
Time before the city implodes.
I'm happy to watch this. I'm gonna be honest, and some kind of older, like badass mofo plus younger kid combo. Personally, I think that kind of genre peaked with Leon, and you just can't really top that. But I'm happy to see a bit more of this. Also, now tell me if I'm wrong. I have not seen whatever film I'm thinking of, but right about here.
Died 25 years ago.
Anybody else feeling this? Where is it?
That's what they say.
Big bang of Shaq O'Neal. Now, was this a fever dream or did this really happen? Did Shaquille O'Neal do a superhero film where he looked exactly like this? Where he dressed up in like, he worked in like a smelting factory and he made like a suit of armor? Oh, steel! Is that literally what it is? Steel with Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, I like it. I see the marketing. Yeah, I've got a big bang of Shaq for this guy. But I like the idea of a future that's lost hope, and then like this is the story of stories, a future that's lost hope, and a hero from the past who's given up those ways and washed up, but he's called back into the fray once again to learn to re-believe in himself and his old values by seeing the world once more through the lens of a young kid who believes in him. Like, we've all watched this story 100 times, but that doesn't mean I'm not very interested in watching it again. Yeah, that was Steel with Shaq. Hey, yo, Jack, how you doing? Jack, are you Swedish, by any chance? Ist det svenska? Jag förstår du. The reason why I asked is because isn't my boy here Swedish? Where's Billy Bob Blondylocks? Where is he?
Try this.
When you stop.
How strong are you?
Here he is. This guy's Swedish, isn't he? And isn't he Euron Greyjoy? So this is Euron Greyjoy, I think, from Game of Thrones. Except visually, it looks like he's ever so slightly trying to channel Kiefer Sutherland from... guys, what's that film I love with the vampires? Thou shalt not fear. And he's the head of the vampires, and everyone looks amazing. What is the Kiefer Sutherland vampire movie? The Boys! Lost Boys! Von Buki, you were so close. Yeah, Lost Boys. He looks like he's doing his impression of Kiefer Sutherland Lost Boys if Kiefer Sutherland Lost Boys spent 20 years in prison.
How come you hate who you are?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'll happily watch that, definitely. What do you guys think? Jack, you are, yeah. Mikey, how many languages do you know? Mate, barely any. I can barely speak normal. I can barely remember things in English. Have you watched my streams? Yeah, okay, right. I want to watch The Lost Boys now. I'm going to be honest. I have just given myself a fat urge to watch The Lost Boys. Euron's actor is Danish, not Swedish. Ah, Medavinovic. I'm so sorry. I do apologise in that case. Yo, well. I'm down for a bit more Sly. What was the last Rocky movie? Was he even in the last Rocky movie? I heard that the last 3, or is it 2 or 3 Rocky films were really good, and I just never picked them up. The Samaritan. This also slightly reminds me of The Equalizer. We're entering that territory. The Lost Boys, glorious meatloaf music and video gorgeousness. Mate, top tier. Top tier. The Lost Boys is another example of, like, you could take a still image of almost every scene of that movie, and it's just like such a lovely snapshot through time and genre. I think it was named different. Oh, you had a different name for it. Oh, Creed. Oh, it was Creed and like Creed 2 and Creed 3. Oh, because it's... Okay, am I guessing? It's Apollo Creed's kid, right? And Rocky's like the trainer. Or something. He gives him the moral support. The movie you took that speech from was wonderful. After they did 2 Creed movies. All right, it's two. It's two Creed movies, and it's in the Rocky. It's in the Rocky cinematic universe. It's okay. Good to know. Yeah. Okay. Hey, I need to give them a watch. Two things people tell me to watch all the time are the Planet of the Apes films. Apparently, the newer ones were good. Not the one of Mark Wahlberg. And Creed movies. Apparently, they're also good. It's Michael B. Jordan. Killmonger. Sorry, I'm shouting. I'm so sorry. Do you mean Killmonger? Because yeah, I'm here for that. I'll watch a Michael B. Jordan film. I feel like I haven't watched any of his other movies, and he's absolutely banging in Black Panther. One of my favorite characters. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War. They're fantastic. The Rock RC. RC. Right, I need to get RC around here. I have a question for you. Yeah, Jack, go ahead. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I think we've just stopped talking about this, guys. Thank you very much for vibing along. If you're watching on YouTube, click like, click subscribe. Come join us live on Twitch. I'm a friendly guy. Otherwise, peace.